What is going on, everybody? My name is Jay. This is Unplayable, and today we are playing some more Altered. This time, it's not Mike. I have a special guest with us today, and he goes by many names, one of which is Lao, one of which is Brody. But I'll let you introduce yourself and say what you want to be called by and where people can find you.
Yeah, I'm good either way. You can call me Lau, you can call me Brody. You can most likely find me on Discord under that handle. But also, I work with a game publishing company called Clairmancy Games. You can also find me through various platforms as Clairmancy Games or in tandem with Clairmancy Games. So.
Yep. So you guys definitely check that out. They have a couple of games over there. All right, so he is going to edit his deck. He's going to open 6 packs like me and Mike did, and he's going to edit his starter deck. And you guys can see all that in just a second. So let's go ahead, roll that footage.
Hey y'all, Lau here, and today I'm going to be taking the Bravos starter deck, Kojo and Buddha, and opening a few packs from the Altered TCG, refining the starter deck, and taking on the guys at Unplayable a little bit. So, what we have here is already sleeved up is the Kojo and Buddha deck. Kojo gets this 2/2/2 Buddha token in the Companion Expedition every time you're the first player. And the deck focuses a lot on smaller characters and boosts, a lot of aggressive characters with aggressive stats like the Bravos Pathfinder to take an early lead and carry the deck to victory. We also have a few game finishers like Atlas that have gigantic, meaning that they will be contributing to both sides of the expedition, and cards like Physical Training that give characters boosts so that we can give, for example, Atlas lots of extra stats so that he can take on both sides of the expedition without any issues. Without any further ado, I figured we'd just open up a few packs, look through what we have, and then see what we can upgrade and do to our deck to make it better to take down Jay and Mike. So we'll go here with our first pack. I'll set that aside and take a look. Of course, the first card in every pack is a hero. So we've got Wren and Orchard. We've got Boom. Red is a possibility for our deck. I'll set that right here for now. Of course, we're only looking for things specifically in these packs that are in the Bravos faction. Any of the other factions are not available for use in our particular deck, so I'll go through each one of them to show off, but we'll set aside the ones that are in Bravos and that we'll be able to use. So far, not a lot, but we do have a unique in the first pack. Tamo Gozen, a 2-cost 4/4/1 that can't be played if you have less than 7 mana orbs. But you can discard a card from your reserve, and if you do, target character gains 2 boosts. Not too bad, not too bad. So we'll set this aside, and we'll probably include this. See if we can catch him off guard with a unique from the first pack. Take him on. All right. Other than that, not a lot of Bravos cards in that pack, so we'll see. Go to pack 2. See what we got. Fen and Crowbar. I like Fen and Crowbar. A lot of fun. Nice. We got a Ratatoskr. If I'm not mistaken, there's already 3 in the deck, but we'll see. Nice. And a Kaibara. A nice finisher. This is another gigantic character, but it's 8 cost. And it gets tough X, where X is the number of regions between your hero and companion. So this could be a good game finisher if they don't pull a lot of removal. Let's see here. A lot of good cards. Not a lot to be used here. Nice, a rare Sun Wukong. I like Sun Wukong in a more limited format because it loses fleeting every time you play it from the reserve, which gives you a lot of value with the resources. So I think this will be a good one to add into the deck. As a hooked, Blade Dancer, and a unique foiler, so we can foil that to Mogozin if we need to. Excellent, excellent. All right, let's check pack 3. Got a few more options there to pull into the deck. Navenka and Blotch, nice. Okay, and we got a Haven Warrior here. Oh, and a Chiron. Yep, I like Chiron. That's a good include. Go through here. Just pretty quickly. Not a lot that we can include other than those two characters so far. So let's go on to the next pack. Let's see. See if we can hit another unique in Bravos. That'd be amazing. Just steamroll these guys. All right, gold ring. Here's another physical training. I also believe we have 3 of those already in the deck, but that's all right. Three Little Pigs. If you control 1 or more landmarks, I gain a boost. So it's a 3-cost 4/4/4 if you have a landmark out. Not bad. Not bad. Sometimes all you need are the stats. Okay, let's do pack number 5. Let's see what we get here. Acacia, one of my favorite heroes. Another physical training. Okay, I have physical training for days here. Some very good cards. Oh, and another unique. Incredible. One we can't use, but let's see. When you play a spell, you may discard a card from your reserve. If you do, create an Ortis Recruit soldier token in my expedition. At dusk, you may put a card from your hand in reserve. If it's a spell, up to 1 target character gains fleeting. Okay. Okay. I don't know if it's my favorite unique, but it's a unique nonetheless. And we got a mana token, if for some reason we needed that. All right, let's pull the last pack here. Pack number 6. We got 2 uniques out of six packs so far, which is pretty good. And 1's playable in our deck, so it's pretty exciting. Morrow and Mac. We've got Haven, Bravos Bastion. That will enable our 3 Little Pigs. I like that. Let's pull a couple to the side here. I guess I'll still go through them just so we can look. Oh, and a rare Intimidation. This will be good for some removal. I like it. And another Buddha token. Nice, just in case we needed that one. All right, so let's set these off to the side. These are not going to be used in this particular deck. And let's take a look at what we pulled. We've got the rare Intimidation. We've got the Haven Bravos Bastion. Some physical training. We've got a rare 3 Little Pigs. Another physical training. We've got Chiron, Haven Warrior, rare Sun Wukong, Kaibara, Ratatoskr, the unique to Mo, just set him here, and then red. All right, let's see. Let's double check a few things. If we look through here, we've got 2 common Ratatoskr, and I believe there is a rare Ratatoskr as well. So we do not need the Ratatoskr here. We'll set this one aside as well. And then I wanted to look at the physical trainings. And we do have 2 common physical trainings and 1 rare physical training here. So these physical trainings also do not have room within the deck that we have so far. So from the remaining ones, I am a pretty big fan. Oh, another one actually I think might be in here is the Haven Warrior. We've got 2 common Haven Warrior and 1 rare Haven Warrior. Yeah, so the Haven Warrior is out as well. We'll just pull that to the side. All right, so from what's left, these are our choices, and I like all of these choices. As you can see, the starter decks only come with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rares. So out of the 15 that you can include in the deck, there's plenty of room for rares to be had. So I think what we should do first is take the common versions of these cards and add them to and upgrade them straight away. I think that's an easy first step here. So what we're gonna do is we'll take a common Wukong and upgrade it with the rare Wukong. We'll take a common Intimidation and upgrade it with the rare Intimidation. And for Three Little Pigs is an out of faction rare, meaning that the common version is an Axiom, and we only have the rare Three Little Pigs. But for now, the stats and basically the payoff for Three Little Pigs is it's a 3-cost 4/4/4, which is very similar to the rare Haven Warrior is a 3-cost 4/4/4. And so I think that potentially it's a good one trade there is a possibility. Though the 3-cost 4/4/4 is also a good stat line. So something we could look at is replacing the last common Wukong with the Three Little Pigs. Or we could bring down our cost curve a little bit and maybe swap out one of these Kappa for the Three Little Pigs. I think that because these rare Wukongs can come back a lot, I think I'm inclined to pull out the last Sun Wukong for the Three Little Pigs in this case and get a blanket 3/3/3 stat line. It's the same cost. It doesn't get as many boosts from the reserve, but it costs 1 less from reserve, and it gets 1 additional stat overall from having the 3/3/3 stat line. So I think I'm in favor of swapping the Wukong out here in that case. So that is the swap for these 3. Let's see, and the red go really well together, and they go well in a boosting strategy, right? So Chiron is a 2-cost 1/1/1, but when played from anywhere, it gives a target character 1 boost. Functionally, it's a 2-cost 2/2/2, just like red, but red carries the season keyword, so I think both are very, very good. And let me take a look here at what we've got. I think that just from playing, in my experience, the Haven Trainee can come in handy, but I think I'd rather have something like the red or the Chiron in place of at least one of the Haven Trainees. So I think I'm gonna make that upgrade. Let's see what else we have here. Don't wanna take any of the rares out necessarily. The Intimidation is our only form of removal, so I don't really want to mess with that. Physical Training is great. Yeah, I might let's take out a second trainee, just 1 for 1 here. We'll leave in the third trainee, but we'll replace him with a more flat stat line, so to speak, and Chiron will get the flexibility there. Then with Kaibara, here's our last 3 cards. Kaibara, I think we can make a natural switch just with one of the atlases. They're both gigantic. Kaibara comes out 3 turns later, so it can be very slow, but it's got double the stats when it does so. I think replacing one of the atlas with a Kaibara is totally fine. It might be able to help us close out games, and it's got that tough. It's very similar to playing Atlas with Physical Training on 7. So, but it's a single card. It doesn't require anything to have combo with it. So let's try that swap. out 1 for 1. And then we've got the Tamo, and we've got the Haven Bravo Sebastian. The Tamo, what I'm thinking is we've got similar 4/4 stat lines, but it costs half as much. And we can discard cards from our reserves, so it has twice as many stats, but it's going to be played later when we have 7 mana orbs. I think this is a natural swap out for the Kappa. The Kappa is also a late game, but the Tamo can come out for less mana and produce a similar amount of stats. So I think I like that swap there personally. And then the Bravos Bastion. Now that's a tricky one. It doesn't provide any immediate value, but it does give characters from reserve a boost. So I think it's worth including for some passive value. And it combos with our 3 little pigs. And we only have one other landmark with the Spindle Moon Bastion in rare here. So I think having a second landmark is totally fine. Question is, what should that be? I think that if I'm looking, this is a passive effect for everything. I think if we look at the Isumboshi here, it's a 1/1 for 2, which can be very nice. Similar cost range, right? We'll keep the cost curve of the deck pretty similar. But he has a discard from a reserve effect that I like using a lot that gives the next character you play 1 boost. I think we can achieve similar things when playing characters from the reserve with the Bastion. So I think this is a fine swap for upgrading our deck. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and make the changes, and then we'll see if we can get in a game with Jay and a game with Mike and see how we do, see how we're feeling about our deck, and see if we can surprise them with the unique Tamo that we pulled. All right, so right, we got Kojo and Buddha. We've got 4 rare, or 4 common, 1 cost options. We've got our cast, a large cast of 2 cost. Some flexibility with Chiron, Red, and Haven Trainee here. Then we've got some Bravos Tracers, and we've got the Bravos Pathfinders. I really like that 0/3/3 stat line. Can line up very nicely in some of your expeditions. I never leave home without some Sabotage, so we kept the Haven Bouncers in there. Excellent, excellent card. We've got the Haven Warriors. We've got 2 Kappas and 2 Atlases with our big finisher in Kaibara. Once again, I hope they mana their removal for these big cards, but those will help us finish out the game. We've got 2 Intimidation, 2 Physical Training for our spells in common, and we've got the Haven Bravos Bastion. And then for rares, we've got the rare Ratatosker. We've got the rare Bravos Tracer. We've got several rares at 3 costs. We've got the Warrior, 3 Little Pigs, and 2 Sun Wukongs. And then for our finishers in rare, we've got Dorothy that can send a target character to reserve. We've got Shenlong, which is another big statted card with tough 1. We've got our upgraded Intimidation, Physical Training, our Spindle, and then the unique that we pulled, Tamo, to top it all off. And with that, we'll take on some unplayable guys.
All right, we are back, and now you get to see green versus red, Jay versus Lao. Who's gonna take it home? I don't know, but we should figure out who goes first. What do you usually do when you do that? You roll a die?
We can do 2d6, or I got a d20 over here.
2d6 works. 2d6 works. Let's roll that.
I go first.
8.
I got 11 over here. I don't know if you can see it with these tiny dice, but
I could see it. You got much higher than me, so you get to go first.
Excellent.
I like that playmat too. That playmat's sick.
Yeah, this one was from the Kickstarter.
Nice.
Really cool image.
Yeah.
So, well, we'll shuffle up and
let me get my 6. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna show my hand here because I think I can beat Jay regardless of if he sees what I'm doing or not.
Yep, you probably will. If you want to say what your leader does too, what's your leader do?
Yeah, we got Kojo and Buddha here, and Kojo and Buddha at noon. I get to create a 2/2/2 Buddha token in the companion expedition.
That's pretty sick.
I got this. We finally got our store to do the event pack, so I got this token, this alt art token for Buddha.
That one looks so much cooler than the original.
Yeah, so I'm gonna show that off here.
All right, I think I've got mine picked. You are first, sir.
I am first. Yep. So at noon, I get to create this Buddha token over in my companion expedition.
Yep.
And I will start by paying 3 to put a Haven Warrior rare version on the hero side. Just a 4/4/4 for 3.
Just a 4/4/4. That's it.
That's the 4/4/4.
All right. I think I'm going to place on the side with your companion. It's a daughter of Yggdrasil, so you get draw a card.
Excellent. I will draw. I'll draw a card. I have no remaining mana, so I'll pass.
Same here, so I'll pass as well.
Okay. And don't forget on your first characters you get a boost. Not that it
yeah,
do anything
you're
this
right.
time, but
Sorry. Yep,
in the
you're
future.
correct.
It's all good.
So I move on the companion side, and you move on the
Hero side.
hero side. This is going to go into my reserve, and then we're back to the top. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm going to play me I'll play a Sneezer Shroom on the companion side. He costs 2. And
All right.
he gains anchored because he's awesome. And he's the rare version, so at noon he will get a boost, and he gets a boost now, being the first that I played.
All right. I will go ahead and pay 2, and I'm going to put out a Bravos Bastion. It's a landmark. It stays in play and gives all my characters a reserve ability to gain 1 boost.
Okay, that's sick. I'm gonna give physical training to my Sneezer Shroom because he's a beast, and he needs to be a gigantic mushroom.
He is a beast. I think that in this scenario, I'm just going to pay 2, and I'm going to put red on the hero side.
Okay.
Just a 2/2/2 for 2, and it has seasons, so if I were able to give it any boosts, it would keep those in the reserve.
Oh, that's dope. Okay, haven't seen that yet. I'm gonna pass. I have nothing left to do.
I will pass as well.
Okay.
Nice friendly
both
game
move.
of Altered here.
Hey,
You do your thing on that side, I'll do my thing.
it is a starter deck, so it's kind of can only get so cutthroat.
That's right. Oh, we'll get there. Don't worry.
All right, draw on my 2.
All right.
All right.
At noon, I will create my Buddha token as the first player. He's up against a pretty formidable shroom there, bro. All right. Is that a rare or that's a common shroom, right?
This is a rare shroom.
Okay, so you should also have a noon trigger.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, he gets his +1. Thanks, coach.
Yeah.
That's why you're the coach. Some would say
right.
you are a professional Altered player at this point.
I don't know about professional. I haven't made any tournaments, but we've had a lot of teammates do pretty well in the tournaments over the last couple weekends. So
Nice. Yeah, blue power, dude. Everyone's playing blue, right?
it's true. Waru is pretty strong. I'm gonna spend 3 for this Haven Warrior. It'll come in with the boost from the Bastion and fleeting because it's coming in from reserve. So we got a 5/5/5 over on the hero side.
That's a big dude. That is a big dude. Okay, I'm gonna play my daughter of Yggdrasil on that side as a 5/5/3. She costs 3 and gets fleeting
And a boost.
and a boosteroo.
So you'd be
So she's a
6/6/4.
6/6/4. Yes, sir.
Because I'm in water, I'm beating you in water, but I'm down in grass. So we'll both advance there. You've got 2 more. You can't cast the physical training. I think we'll just put this red out here. Same thing, get a boost because it's played from reserve, and it will have fleeting as well.
So you're now at how much on that side?
8 across the board.
8 across the board, and I'm currently
You're
at 6.
6, 6, and 4, yeah.
Dang, I'm so close. I resourced poorly. I've made some poor decisions. I
Right.
think I'm probably gonna have to pass. I could play something, but I don't think it's worth it because it only gets me to 8. So I'm gonna pass.
All right. Once again, we'll each take. I'll take that hero side. You'll take the companion side.
We're getting there. Hey, at least it's moving along.
Yeah.
This dude is gonna go to reserve and lose all those boosts. This dude's gonna die. And then I'll be first this round. I'm gonna draw 2 and resource. I really need to get some landmarks to put in this deck.
Oh yeah.
Especially since my unique is based all around landmarks.
Yeah, there's a couple that you could upgrade into.
Are there any landmarks that go cross faction?
So
Or is
they're
it
the same
just
as
characters?
they're the same as any other common
Okay.
to rare, right? So
I wonder what good cross faction green gets for landmarks, because I don't know. I don't know the card pool.
yeah, I mean, there's a couple that if you're going more plant based, there's a landmark, Bountiful Meadow, that you can exhaust to reduce the cost of the next plant you play by 1, which could be good.
Yeah, I got a lot of plants in
Yeah.
this deck.
There's another one that gives all your characters tough 2, which is in faction green. So that could be a good one if you don't like people messing with your plans. I'm good to
Like
go.
an old man, like, get off my lawn.
That's right.
Don't mess with my plants.
Yep, you're go
All right.
though. Let's see it.
Yep. I'm gonna play me a I'm playing the old sneezer shroom, I think. Yeah, we're gonna play the sneezer shroom on the companion side because apparently that's all I know how to move is the companion side. He gets a boost
All right.
and he gets a fleeting token and he gets anchored.
I'm also wishing I had managed differently. I mean, I think I'll do this. I don't think. Okay, this Sneezer Shroom is at 2/2/2, and you could give it 3 boosts. I think I'm going to contest you here with this rare Shenlong. It's a 6 cost. It's a 9/9/9,
Okay.
and it's got tough 1. So I'll see your shroom and raise you a dragon.
I mean, it's respectable. That is respectable, coach. Okay. I'm just gonna pay 4 for the other side. I'll put out the
I got the code, man.
cone man,
That's fair.
and he's
All right.
anchored.
I will take the companion side this time, then.
Yep, you're gonna pass on passing, obviously.
Yeah,
So
yep.
we swapped sides. That's okay.
That's all right. That's all right. But now you got 2 anchored characters, so
I do, and I have a physical training to cast.
yeah.
Draw 2, and at noon, this one's gonna get another boost. I need to draw my my dragon.
Let's keep that dragon out of here.
I mean, fire does burn grass, right? So you should crush me. It's like Pokemon.
That's right. Weaknesses, resistances, all that good stuff.
Charizard beats Bulbasaur or Venusaur. That's how it works.
Yep.
That's just the nature of things.
All right. Staring down a Cone Man and a Shroom. That Shroom got a second boost.
Yep, so it's 3s across. But you get your pet this time, your companion.
Do get my pet, but could put the dragon down. I'd be super sad.
What kind of removal do I have? Do I have a sleep card? I mean, there's a sleep card in this deck, right? In this,
There is Beauty Sleep, yeah. We're gonna use 2 to open up with a Chiron. Chiron says, when played from anywhere, target character gains 1 boost. So I will give himself a boost. That'll put me to 4. He's a 1/1/1 natively, so I'll have 4 total.
it's now 2/2/2 and a 2/2/2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I respect it. We're on 7, right?
We're on 7.
On this side, I'm going to play Yong Su. Costs 3. And because I control 2 plants, she gets 2 boosts.
Ooh.
And it's my first played card, so it gets 3.
Reboost. Oh, man. Okay. You're on mountain, and I'm on grass on the companion side. All right. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play another Haven Warrior. This time I'm going to play it here so that I'm beating you in grass. It's a 4-2-4. It's not the rare version. So you will still be winning on mountain. I'll be winning on grass.
Okay. Let's play the physical training.
Okay.
I'll pay. Oh, it costs 3.
It does cost 3, yeah.
So I had to play the 2 that are in my hand. Okay, we're gonna play. Oh, I keep looking at the cards wrong. That's fine. I'm gonna play Nurture. 1, 2, 3. 2 and it's the rare one, so
yeah.
2 characters get 2 boosts each. So we'll do 2 on the Cone Man.
Okay.
We'll use wooden dice for him because he's kind of
more thematic.
yeah. And then I guess we'll do it to this dude. Go to 4.
Hey, I think that's good. Now that's the rare Cone Man, am I right?
Yeah, it is the rare Cone Man.
So he costs 4?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll go ahead and pay 2 to play Intimidation. It's got fleeting, but I can return a character with 4 cost or less. A hand cost less. Back to your hand.
Nice.
It'll go back to your hand, but get rid of that.
Alright, I'm gonna pass. I have nothing
I
left
will
to
pass
play.
as well.
Alright, so you'll move on the human side, I'll move on the
That's right.
companion. We're both one away, 1 step away. Well, 2 steps, but
Yeah, we're getting there. This is pretty close. Looks like we both have 3 cards in reserve.
yep, that's not what you want to be looking at. That's for sure.
Nah. So now we got to decide what we want to keep. What did you end up keeping? Both physical train. You got rid of the Yangsu. Okay.
Yep. All right. I'm first this time, right?
You were first this time. That's right.
All right. We are going to play. We're on 8, right? 8
We're on 8.
resources. Let's play the druid dude. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
He's just a 4/4/4.
Just a 4/4/4, but he gets a boost, so it does 5/5/5.
Yes, you're right. I wonder if I did that wrong then. I should play the anchored guy first.
Yeah, up to you. I'll pretend like I didn't see anything.
All right, I'll play the anchored guy first.
Okay.
I think that makes more sense.
All right, and that's now a 4/4/4, but you're only on grass there.
I'm only on grass. Funny enough, like the majority of my dudes in this deck are all the same across all of the.
Yeah,
the daughter
even
is different,
stats.
but
Yeah, I mean, when you're playing like Lyra in pink, right, then it really matters a lot.
Yeah.
All right, I will use 3 to play this Haven Warrior then to that side. It'll get the boost from the reserve ability and fleeting also from reserve. So I'll be beating you by 1. 5 grass.
By 1.
Yeah.
You still got lots of money.
I still got 5.
We're gonna think I'll just play the dude over here. 4s across the board.
All right.
Not the strongest turn, but I'm hoping next round I'll be able to play a bunch of stuff.
Oh, but this could have gone a little bit better. I still think it's fine. I'm going to use the last of my 5 to play Dorothy Gale. It's rare, out of faction, but when played from hand, I can send target character to reserve. So I'll play it on the same side as the Cone Man and send your Cernunnos to the reserve.
Okay, yep. Makes sense. I'm going to pass.
I will pass as well, and that should allow me to steal
You get to go.
a 1 expedition lead.
Yep, there it is. Folks.
There it is. We're
And I
making
have
the
to
move.
choose what I'm losing here.
Yeah.
Because I'm back to 3. I don't think I'm going to have time to play this. So I'm resourcing my dragon. Because I had to keep you from winning both sides now.
Yep, that's true.
You are first this time.
I am first. I'll have the Buddha token.
It's not looking good for me.
See if we can close this out. I'm down 2 on the companion. Could have drawn into a beauty sleep. So I don't know if I can play just Shenlong. Let's start with a very non-committal play of just a 1/1/1 for 1.
Okay.
on that hero side.
I respect it. I respect
See if I can
it.
get you to.
I mean, I have to do something, right?
Gotta do something.
I'll play my druid on that side.
Okay. So you're up 4 now on that side.
I just need to win both sides right here.
You just need to win both sides. That's it.
And
That's
then
all
I
you
just
gotta
win
do.
the game.
All right.
What is this? What are we looking at?
We're looking at a rare Bravos Tracer. 2 costs, 4/3/4. It gains fleeting when played from anywhere.
Okay.
But that'll put me to 6 in grass, which is still what we're primarily fighting over on that side. To your 4. So I'll be up 2 there.
I'm gonna play another druid on that side for 4.
Oh, man. Okay. Oof.
And that gives me 2 resources left.
That gives you 2 resources, so you can do that nurtured
Unless you have
for
sabotage.
4 boosts. Well, I don't have a hand. You see what I got here.
Oh, you have nothing in hand.
I got nothing in hand. So my best play is, man, if you drew the beauty sleep, I think I'm in trouble regardless. So I think I have to do Shenlong, and I think I need to do it on the hero side.
Yeah. That puts you at
Because
what?
if you nurture, you get +4 over there. So it'll get a boost. And fleeting, it's 10/10/10.
You're 10.
And it's got tough 1. So if you got a beauty
Nice.
sleep, you can still cast it. You can still take this right here.
I do not have beauty sleep.
Oh, yes.
So the best thing I can do is play the nurture buff over here and buff one of these dudes. That was a close one. If I did
That was
have
a
the
close
beauty
one.
sleep, that would have been sick.
You would have swiped it. There we are. And then you get the companion side.
Yep, and that's it.
And whew, that was
I
way
had
more-
a meditation training I was trying to play for a while, but I didn't math right on the turn that I was gonna play it. So beauty sleep was on the bottom,
Ah.
very
Good.
bottom of the deck.
Right where it should be. Yeah. No, phenomenal tool to close out games.
And then a
Oh,
couple more in was another
okay.
one. That card's
Nice.
sick.
Yeah, can definitely swipe games at the end.
All right, well, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. I thought you were going to absolutely destroy me, but we were only one off. That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, you're very close to sweeping both sides on that.
Yep. So you play a lot of card games in general. You play this. You play a little bit of Star Wars Unlimited. What else do you play?
Well, I guess I can't say like name the game and I've played it because there's so many games out there. But
Yeah.
I've played a lot of games. I grew up collecting Pokemon mostly, and I think for most of us playing it incorrectly. But that took me kind of a route where I got into Magic for a long time. Dabbled in Yu-Gi-Oh, a lot of the classic games, and then from there, just as a game publisher, I try and play as many games as I can because there's a lot of cool things out there that people are doing, and playing games also gives you a lot of ideas, and things to think about when you're designing your own stuff. So, yeah.
So what are your thoughts on Altered in comparison to a lot of the games that you played? How are you liking it? What do you think some of its strong points are?
For me, as a parent, I was playing Lorcana for a while with my kids. They're a bit younger, 6 and 4. So what I do is take a lot of the starter decks and actually simplify them to any cards without text. So really, it's just kind of bashing each other, but with lore. So a lot of the appeal for this game initially was the idea that even more than Lorcana, it's a non-competitive game, right? So we're both on this track, completing a journey, and it's a game of comparison, really. but then I started playing it, and I think that it just, I don't know, I think it captures this level of strategy that I enjoy, and it's got this Euro feel that I enjoy, and the thematics are really cool. So I think those are all huge pluses for it.
Totally.
I think, I don't know, it's just been a really enjoyable game to play for me.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you for joining me for this video, and thank you everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you want more of this, please let us know in the comments, because Altered is definitely a game I would not mind featuring more on the channel. I just need to get more cards. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you on the next one. Bye.